Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's making a great night, folks. We're kicking into the Labor Day weekend. Gotta love it. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women. Some of them make a good match for you, and others won't. The two of you only need to be like a what? Like a key and a lock. A match that works. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 59, NASDAQ up 60, S&P's up 14.5, gold contract up $13.20, trading at $13.27.20 an ounce. Gold caught a big bid. Silver up 16 cents, $17.66. Silver also caught the bid. Gold and silver, folks, coming into this long weekend, it looks like they're going to make a run. They're running now, and it doesn't look like they want to stop. Platinum up $8, $9.99 an ounce. You got copper up a penny and a half at $3.10 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.13, $47.09 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 5 ticks, 127.08. 30-year bond up 15 ticks, 157.12. Notes and bonds also, folks. Right now, we are on the 10-year. We're at a 6-month low. We're at 2.1 on the 10-year. Now, the way this is trading right now, it looks to me that what we're going to have out here is that this is now going after the highs of last November. In November at the election, folks, bottom line, gold got smoked, bonds got smoked. The bond market went from 131 to 127. Bottom line, you're at 127.08 again. You're into the bar. Looks like 131 is game again. And what does that do? It's just amazing. That's going to bring the 10-year at 2 or actually under 2% once again. And, yes, lower rates, higher yield. Higher price, lower yield. King dollar down 208 ticks, traded at 92.615. King dollar, folks, you get monster sellers inside King dollar. They just can't handle it. King dollar got to a price point today of 93.305, gave it up. You came down 700 ticks from there. King dollar looks like it's going to go right after its swing low, 91.550. The real kicker here is going to be you're coming into the Labor Day weekend. You do have a jobs number tomorrow. Bottom line, we'll see where that comes out. Most times, though, when you're talking Labor Day weekend, end of the summer, you're talking about a very slow day. The way that the bond market has traded today, the way that the gold market has traded, and the way that the currency market has traded, it looks to me like we're going to have some heavy volatility, at least in the morning out here. And more than likely, we're going to have heavy volatility overnight. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? You have the SPY closed up $1.48. You've done 82 million shares. You're trading 247.49. And bottom line, you're into the lows of the high. And guess what? That means you can go tag the high, which is 248.91. That high that was generated out here, that was August 8th. And we're right next to that high. We hit 247.77. What is intriguing, what did happen, if you're listening to that update into the close out here, there was a monster that threw a trade into the futures, folks. Right at the close, too. We were trading 24.74. They nailed 343,000 contracts in one span, which took the S&Ps down 5 points. So pretty intense. Now, that didn't hit the NDX 100. Well, actually, let me go look. It'd be very unusual if they didn't hit both of them. But maybe someone was sitting right there eating all those trades up. So this was the difference. So check this out. So you had the same deal inside the NQs also, but inside the NQs, someone's sitting there buying those contracts, okay? So you had the same trade. That's what normally ends up happening. If an operator is hitting one indice, folks, they hit them all. The difference being is that they couldn't get the Qs down. So that means that someone else, there's another monster that was sitting right there and ate them all up. S&Ps, not the same thing. S&Ps, they got that S&P and they hit it. You know, the SPY went from a price point of 247.77 down to 247.22. That's a big move, by the way, for the SPY in the matter of just 4 minutes. No two ways about that. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold contract coming into the long weekend. You went from a price point today of 1302 to 1327. Gold broke topside last week. You had the wide price spread. You had the volume. Now what we have is this, folks. You know, I talk about this a lot when you have large consolidations. You're away from the consolidation, and that's exactly what you want to be when you have a solid break topside. The break topside is getting away from 1294 and 1300. And what we did out here, you had the fast price spread last Friday. You go 1293, you get up to 1311. We go to 1323, and then you drift down lower yesterday. This morning you got down to 1298, and it just said, see you later, I'm not staying there, and exploded topside. And this is way away from now. Well, it's 23 bucks away from the bottom of the consolidation. And the way that sets up, when you take a look at it, that's setting up, you take a look at this continuous contract, what you're going to see out here, your next step up has to do with the swing point that's been laying out here for quite some time. That's the 1377. You can actually make what's going to be intriguing out here tomorrow is this. You can make the case right now that gold actually wants to go to 1602. Where I'm coming from the 1602, this is what it is. April of 2013, we went from 1602 to 1323. Fast, furious, all of the above. That being said, what you're going to see is that if you're taking a trend line right off that level, what you're going to see is 13, it's actually 16. What you're going to see is that we broke that 1600 trend line with conviction. So 1602 is actually a number. First stop, though, guess what? 1377. That's a nice number, that 1302. Because what you also have is at the bottom of that bar is 1323, and that's what we're coming into now. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back.